One of my rules is get the best where you are.
No matter where you go,
Yeah.
if you're conscious of your energy, you can create a protection and you can push away the negativity.
The constant of life is growth and expansion.
It's been a really crazy 3 days that we're just finishing up. And now we're here in Valladolid and it has been a journey. We were talking about doing this trip for a number of weeks. It even got postponed, right?
Yeah, very much. Over a week. Yeah, we planned it for a week and then it got raining and then we decided to postpone it. And finally, we made it in perfect timing. Everything is going so perfectly, isn't it?
Well, it's going perfectly because of the mindset and the attitude that we have. So the rental car had a lot of problems. The one side you have to open it and the other side you need to lock it. The mirror doesn't work. When we got to Merida, the hotel, it was really below our standards.
No, we could not really sleep there. And I booked it.
And
I made a mistake.
Yeah, and we had to find a nice local Airbnb with the most beautiful hosts. And, you know, one of the best lessons from this experience has been trusting your intuition. And that's something that Federica is a master at. So, yeah, how did you get so good at trusting your intuition?
I just know what I want. And I don't want any less of what I want. And of course, sometimes life brings you into different circumstances and you have to adapt and compromise, of course. But one of my rules is get the best where you are. You know, if this is the best, I'm going to be happy with this very best. If this is the best, I'm going to get it and I'll be super happy with it. And if I can get even more, I'm gonna get there if I know exactly what I want, and that's gonna be the best.
Go for the best, fuck the rest.
Yes.
So one of her slogans is my body, my tempo. And something that I've seen by being on this short trip with Federica, who's written this incredible book all about fasting, all about being conscious of what you put in your body, is if someone brings you something and it's not meant to be in your body, you can say no. You can walk out of the restaurant or the bar. You can leave the situation with that person if they are not right for you.
Yeah, this has been actually one of the triggers between us in our journey, because every time it was the moment to choose where to go and eat for breakfast, lunch,
or
dinner.
People, any tension, right? Any tension.
But you know, this kind of creates some pressure and triggers because I know what I want and I know where to get it if I'm in a place. So I've got a specific idea of like, I wanna have this avocado toast. I wanna have breakfast there, even if it's a little bit more far away than where we are. And so the first morning, actually, we had this little trigger where it was more practical to go somewhere else and it was cheaper. Yeah. It was just like,
open earlier.
We were, the attitude is like, we're traveling in Mexico, let's go local. Let's go and really experience even the magic of walking out the room and find the magic where you are. But you
had a recommendation of a really nice place for brunch. And so Federica said, you know what? We are going to go to this place no matter what. And so she walked out of the restaurant, walked 30 minutes to the place. I met her there. And what ended up happening?
No. Wait. We went to this restaurant. We ordered. Yeah. We ordered. I was like, okay, I'm going to make it okay. You know, we just arrived. I'm going to make it okay. So this avocado toast came. And when I saw it, there was this like big, it was like a soul of a shoe. How you say the soil of a shoe?
It wasn't great. So look, we found the place that you had on your recommendation.
So I walked out.
We went there, right? And you ended up eating the best avocado toast in all of Mexico.
That was really special. So I'm so grateful to my friend that actually advised me to go there.
And I'm so grateful for you for trusting your intuition.
Yeah.
And so that's what led us next to our incredible journey to Uxmal. How was Uxmal for you?
It was beautiful. It was beautiful. It was very mystical in a way because Okay, first of all, I had no expectation.
You didn't even know about
I
Uxmal,
didn't
right?
even know about it. And so, okay, you know, I was told it was a ruined place, but I always thought that Chichen Itza was the main one, you know.
The seventh wonder of the world, right?
Exactly. So I had no expectation, didn't know what to expect. Yeah, maybe a bunch of stones and whatever. Wow, it was so beautiful because it really opened me up to this really peaceful territory with so much history, with so much strong energy.
A lot of nature too, right?
A lot of nature and really big lizards, and it was really peaceful.
And then we even ran into a group of Italians, and you saw the contrast between just going there alone, not hiring a guide, and creating the experience for yourself, versus going with a group and people that just don't look like they really want to be there. And it's like, these are such special experiences if you go and you, as they say in Tulum, create your own experience.
Completely. And we created a beautiful experience also because the both of us, we just follow our own flow and intuition.
And then as we're leaving, right, we end up seeing a woman who's got her hand up looking for a hitchhike, and we end up giving a ride all the way to Merida to these two beautiful French people from Marseille, and they gave us the best recommendation for tacos. So I went and got a massage. You went and got this beautiful dress, right? And these amazing earrings, right? Beautiful. And then we decided to go and check out this taco shop. How were the tacos?
It was so good. It was really good. It was, again, no expectation. We were so tired, I have to say.
Very tired.
We were like tired as, you know, as
a lot of energy's moving, it's flowing.
And so, I mean, we've been like under the sun all day, walking and stuff. So we again, no expectation. And so we entered this little taco place with these two beautiful girls making tacos, you know,
so nice.
And we end up having the most beautiful, beautiful tacos. And
you had 3 vegan tacos. I had some tacos, a few vegan, a few beef. What about
the drink?
And all Federica wanted was a lemonade, and we got the best orange lemonade.
That was really, really beyond what I needed. It was really the best thing that I could have in that moment.
And so we go back to the Airbnb, and our hosts are waiting, and they're so sweet. The father, Tomas, he wants to sell us and bring us to this incredible property. The wife, Anna, is the sweetest woman. She's like our grandmother. And so we wake up this morning, and kind of a similar thing happened. We went to a place. It wasn't exactly the place that we wanted to go to, but we made it work. And then eventually we arrived to Chichen Itza. Now, how was your experience in Chichen Itza?
Okay, first of all, it wasn't the right day because it was Sunday, full of tourism, and it was like Carnival Week.
Carnival Week, a lot of people at Chichen Itza.
All Mexico was there.
And they're just, so many people are selling things, and they're playing the sounds, the Mayan sounds, which really takes away from the experience.
Yeah, it was really this, I have to say, Chichen Itza itself, the seventh wonder, this pyramid, it really moves something within. You know, there is something extraordinary there in terms of history, in terms of frequency, in terms of presence. There is so much wisdom there that connects this planet Earth with the cosmos. There is so much, and it's something that, so my high expectation was expecting to sit with the pyramid, spend time and really meditate and absorb and really connect with this ancient technology, which is this massive pyramid.
And so we walked around, we took some photos, took some videos. We did eventually sit down and kind of connect with the pyramid at the end, which was really beautiful.
We've been doing our breathing. But yeah, I mean, to me, back to the question, how was Chichen Itza? Too many sellers and too many tourism, but still, again, we create our own reality. So we've been really able to create our own bubble next to the pyramid. And eventually, when we were sitting, nobody was coming even closer to us.
Not too many people,
We were completely wrapped up in protecting ourselves in our bubble.
And that's something that you guys got to realize, is that no matter where you go, if you're conscious of your energy, you can create a protection and you can push away the negativity, even if it comes into your zone. So then finally, we said, all right, you want to stop in Valladolid. And we went to Valladolid. It's a really beautiful city. I'm actually blown away. We've got this beautiful sunset right now. That's is gorgeous, Spanish kind of architecture. And we had an amazing vegan meal. Now, there was a little bit of drama, but in the end of the day, we protected our energy and we pushed that away, okay? And we had the most delicious vegan tacos, great truffle, and now we're making this video. And in the end of the day, you get to decide where you spend your time, who you give your focus to, and whether you let your emotions be taken by someone else or you come back into your power. And look, living in Tulum has been incredible. What an amazing experience. However, there's so much more out there in Mexico and in the world than just in Tulum.
Yeah, and I have to say that the two French hitchhikers that we had in the back of the car, so for me, the message that I really got is like, get out of your comfort bubble or your comfort zone that you created in Tulum. Yes, it's a beautiful place. Yes, it's paradise. Yes, there is a great community. Yes, everything. But it can be so exquisitely comfortable, pleasantly comfortable, that becomes a trap.
And it doesn't matter if it's Tulum or if it's Barcelona or Ibiza or Bali or Copenhagen. If you get too comfortable in that place and you start buying into the drama of the relationships and feeling the spiritual FOMO of missing out on some concert on Saturday night at some beachfront hotel, then eventually, I really recommend that you take some time off. You go escape, move the energy, live in another place, and your gratitude and appreciation for that place will only rise.
Because you see, the constant of life is growth and expansion. See a blade of grass, see a tree, is never as it was, is not as it was 1 year ago. In 1 year, it's not going to be the same as today. So the constant of life is growth, expansion. The moment we feel like we are not growing anymore in somehow, we are not expanding anymore, it's time to move on.
You're either growing or you're contracting. There is no middle ground, right? It's the masculine and the feminine, the yin, the yang, the dark, the night, the moon, the light. If you are not feeling expansion, evolution, and you want to create more, you want to attract and manifest more, do you know what you need to do? Move. Take action. Let things go. Let it just brush right off your shoulders. And I just want to say thank you. So much gratitude to you, to Mexico, to Merida, to Ana and Tomas, to Valladolid, to all these experiences, because it's been one of the most amazing weekends of my life.
Wow, thank you, David. I'm so grateful also. Thank you, brother. Thank you. Thanks. You're a great brother.
See you guys soon. Thanks for watching. Much love.